Modern smartphones are so good at filming video and taking pictures, they can even start competing with some mid-range professional cameras. Of course, big cinema studios will never be using iPhones to shoot their films, but for a regular user, an iPhone is fully capable to replace a need of having a separate camera device. Why should you buy a second camera if you already have one in your smartphone? But there is one huge problem. Built-in standard camera app is very limited in features and it's almost impossible to change settings inside. So you have a phone that is capable shooting cinematic footage in 4K quality, it has powerful lenses, multiple cameras, but you are not able to use its full potential because of its poor built-in camera app. But there is a solution. Filmic Pro is a mobile app designed to turn your smartphone into a professional video camera, and it comes impressively close. By the way, if you want to see an example of video that was shot entirely on Filmic Pro, you can check out my short movie that was recorded with Filmic Pro and my old boy iPhone X. The final result is quite impressive. Check out links in the description. So let's talk more in details about Filmic Pro features and what it offers for its price. This app costs 15 euros in the App Store, and for this price you will have better formats and quality settings, more sophisticated interface, color correction, full manual controls for exposure, ISO, shutter speed, focus and zoom, live scene analytics, log format support, extends dynamic range, several aspect ratios, frame rates and bit rates, third-party hardware support, better stabilization, advanced audio settings. Color. Some of Filmic's most impressive capabilities involve color. Unfortunately, some of these require an app-in purchase for an app that already costs a lot more than any average iPhone app. The 3-color overlapping icon opens the temperature, tone and color behavior tools. As you can see, you can control temperature and tint from sliders or both at once by picking a point on the color square. Note that there are also presets for different light conditions like sunlight and so on, and well as auto white balance. The tone tool lets you adjust highlights and shadows, and it also lets you pick a gamma curve for natural, dynamic, flat or log. The first use the iPhone default color mapping and the rest are proprietary to Filmic. Log is the most interesting, as it widens the dynamic range of the video, bringing out shadow details that you couldn't get without it. Formats and quality settings. You can choose from 8 aspect ratios, including less common cinematic ones like 2.76.1 and 2.39.1, in addition to the more typical 16:9. You can also choose different resolutions from 240p up to 4K 60 frames per second. You can also manually adjust the frame rate from 1 FPS up to 240. Basically, you can film time lapses and slow motion videos, as well as regular ones with 60 frames per second, or even cinematic ones with 24 frames per second. Anyway, you can adjust everything you need to make your picture look like you want. Another capability Filmic offers that you won't get with the built-in iPhone shooter is control over bitrate quality. The app's Filmic Extreme Quality captures more information and video files are bigger. Even the default Filmic quality setting has 33% more information than Apple's default bitrate. Its ability to record log format is something normally only found on professional video cameras. Interface. Filmic displays one of the most powerful camera interfaces I ever seen in any photo or video app. Its manual focus, zoom and exposure controls are particularly well done. These use large arcs at the side of the screen to let you more easily adjust those parameters. It works in both horizontal and vertical positions, also suitable for social media platforms. A gear button takes you to a tile menu for the various format options and even more deeper settings and control. There are in-viewer controls for focus and exposure. A zoom rocker simulates the kind of zooming you see in professional productions, as good as on-screen controls are, they still can't substitute for hardware controls you get on a video camera or DSLR. That said, those cost thousands, while the app only sets you back 15 euros or $15. One thing to note about the app is that it doesn't obey your screen power off settings. It keeps the screen on as long as it's open. I found my battery running down faster than usual because of this, and my iPhone is getting really hot while filming in 4K for about 10 minutes or longer. Exposure and focus. There's also an arc control on the left that lets you manually adjust ISO and shutter speed. Another slider in this control group lets you set an acceptable ISO range. These features gets you into real pro movie and TV style effects. This can smoothly transition from one focus point to another or increase or reduce exposure. The app delivers some advanced features that pro videographers care about. For example, live analytics. There are for showing under and overexposed image areas. One of the more interesting of these zebra stripes. It indicates overexposed regions with red and underexposed with blue stripes. Audio. Pro video isn't much without good audio controls. Filmic lets you choose which of the phone's microphones to use, front, bottom or rear, as well as letting you use an external mic. You can record in different audio formats, and you can even use your Bluetooth AirPods to capture audio. The app includes a couple of special features, automatic gain control and voice processing, and it can even process a frequency of human speech. Conclusion. Filmic Pro is a new way to film. My overall opinion about this app is quite positive. Yes, indeed, it offers you a lot of features and it unlocks full potential of your smartphone camera, but don't consider this app as mind-blowing neither. Well, the most important thing in filming movies and videos is your idea and your story that is behind the camera. You can film something interesting on a calculator and people will be willing to watch it anyway. Filmic Pro takes some impressive steps towards turning high-end smartphones into movie cameras. With its many features expected by cinematographers, push controls, frame rate choices, aspect ratio options, log format, and high bit rates, it's no wonder that high-profile projects have used it. If you are serious about shooting video on your iPhone or Android, you need Filmic Pro. Note that it's not intended as a post-production tool, however. If you need to do your editing on phone, you can try Apple iMovie or Final Cut on your Mac. But for the ultimate in shooting controls, Filmic Pro is the best. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos. Thanks again and see you later. Bye bye.